Hey, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another video for Marvel Avengers, and in this one I want to give you guys a chance to take a look at some new gameplay. I'm also simultaneously working on a complete breakdown of the stream they just did. Basically, Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics just had a War Table stream where they spoke about loads of different aspects of this game. They took a look at some new trailers, story trailer, we got to see the new bad guy, we also got to see some co-op gameplay which we haven't had a chance to see just yet, and honestly I am really excited for this game. I know a lot of people have kind of seen this game and they've often been like, it doesn't look that great, and you know, some people have looked at like the character models and said that they look kind of weird, and I appreciate while the faces of the main heroes obviously don't necessarily look like what we're familiar with. Honestly, from the small amounts of time that I've played this game, I've had a lot of fun with it. I had a chance to go hands-on at a few different events, and I look to games like this specifically more so for the co-op, because these are the kind of games, same reason that I enjoyed, say, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, because those games with friends can be a lot of fun, and just the idea of taking Marvel characters, taking the Avengers, putting them into a cooperative game with loot, with enemies that I can just lay waste to with my friends is honestly a fun proposition. It's just something that I personally would enjoy. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys a chance to watch some gameplay. First thing is a single player hero mission. Basically the game is broken down into hero missions, which are the things you have to play solo, and then you have co-op missions, which obviously you can play co-op. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stitch together all the gameplay so you guys can just check out the new stuff. But if you want to get a more detailed breakdown on the other stuff they spoke about, stay tuned. There'll be another video on the channel later on tonight. Keep in mind, it is of course still a development build. Yes, there is quite a lot of kind of frame drops and whatnot in, especially the co-op stuff. So I imagine they'll iron that out as they get closer to launch. But that aside, putting that to one side, you know, just sort of seeing all the kind of abilities flashing together and all that stuff like that, it genuinely does look quite fun. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. If you are excited for this game, be sure to stick around because I love my loot-based games. It's a game I'm going to be covering, so if you are excited, then turn on notifications because we'll be doing more videos on this. And if you're still on the fence, if you're still unsure, then stick around anyway because you can watch more gameplay, watch more kind of stuff like that as I cover it, and then maybe you could decide whether or not the game is for you. Entirely up to you, but either way, catch you guys in the next video.
Fun, aren't they?
Hello. Just like old times.
AIM dropships inbound.
I see them.
Focus on those mechs. Kamala, you okay?
Yeah? No.
On my way. Hulk, you got this?
Dare I ask who the child is?
We'll explain later. Don't worry, she's up to it.
Chimera's still losing altitude. Thor, can you hold it up with wind?
We'll tear the ship apart.
You killed Captain America, Thor. Who else will fall before your hammer?
Silence!
In this AIM experience story.
Not on my watch. The Chimera can't go down. Not again. hands full, kid.
I'm on them.
Nice. Security subsystems just came back online. It's working.
Can you enable lockdown?
Already working on it.
I have one last card to play, Avengers.
I can handle the large one myself.
You don't have to. That's the whole point.
Guys, the Chimera can't take much more of this.
They did a lot of damage down in the engine room.
Tarleton, do not do this!
You've given me no choice. You'll find this shield familiar, Stark.
How original. You gonna steal my haircut next?
The damage has already been done, Avengers.
Open the Bifrost!
Kamala, Tony,
We're trying to restart the engines, but there's not enough power.
we're out of time, people. Brace for impact.
Hey, God of Thunder.
Stay behind me.
Now, bring it. Keep going. It's working.
Pull up!
Hero missions give us a chance to tell more of each hero's story and showcase the variety and depth of our hero designs. Let's take a quick look at how Thor plays. With the game's combat systems, players can string together combos of heavy and light attacks, or hold for signature attacks. Combat versatility is one of Thor's strengths, from making use of Mjolnir to pin enemies from a distance, or bringing the sky down on his foes. In addition to core combat moves, the God of Thunder has a wide variety of skills to unlock that give him access to classic moves. This is one of our favorites, manual targeting. We largely drew our influence from writer Jason Aaron's run on the Mighty Thor comic. Manual targeting allows you to quickly mark your enemies for bullseyes with Mjolnir, and one by one, you can mark them and knock them down as Mjolnir comes back to you. Follow that up with a powerful ground pound, and you've got a mighty combo. Manual targeting is a great ranged attack, but if up close and personal is more your style, go with the hammer spin or Mjolnir Cyclone. Heroes have 3 special heroic moves: Assault, Ultimate, and Support. When designing our heroics, we started with the signature moves from the comics and movies that we've always wanted to play. The Assault Heroic charges the fastest, and in some cases, you can store multiple charges to use strategically as a part of your combos. You can perform these after charging your heroic meters with normal attacks. For instance, Natasha's Assault Heroic is Widow's Bite, which is an electroshock projectile move you might recognize. You can see Nat using it right here. Each hero also has a unique support heroic that's designed to enhance co-op and team play. For example, Thor's support, Warrior's Fury, lets him channel the power of the gods to supercharge his Odin force and grants a period of invulnerability for nearby team members. You can see this in action when Iron Man gets the buff as he flies through Thor's support. Ultimates take longer to charge, but they're definitely worth the wait. They have more screen clearing power, and some even have residual effects, like Thor's Bifrost Ultimate. Thor's Ultimate Heroic channels the power of the 9 realms, and his Bifrost taps into Muspelheim to bypass unbreakable shields, allowing Thor to use the power of the Bifrost Bridge to do maximum damage.
The entire world is in terrible danger. Time is here.
I could pull some strings to spruce up the armory. Get ourselves some new toys to play with. Dangerous ones.
I'm picking up of something in the atmosphere, a derivative of Terrigen.
I'm here. Who needs their ass kicked?
Very air reeks of dark magic.
Kamala, smash!
Everyone smash!
We gotta get this bird in the air before AIM comes looking for us.
Jarvis is unencrypting the schematics and we'll get our tech heads on new gear ASAP.
Look at all this. Which nation state is AIM planning to go to war with?
Heroes are people, and people can be corrupted.
If I don't stop them, it's just one more thing to regret on my deathbed.
Times like this, when it all seems hopeless, that's when we've got to stand strong.
You want to see powers? Here we go.
Time for heroes is over.
You don't get to decide who lives or dies!
Hey! Where did this thing come from?
So far, we've talked about the story, hero missions, and customization. Now, let's talk about war zones. War zones are missions which you can play with up to a total of 4 players or solo with an AI companion team made up of your unlocked and leveled heroes. Whether playing hero missions or war zones, you always make forward progress with your heroes. On your helicarrier, you'll use the war table to launch missions with a variety of objectives and challenges. As you saw in the co-op trailer, each mission is grounded in story, so whether you're in the campaign or war zones, you're always working together to stop AIM and rebuild the resistance. You get missions from Jarvis, Maria Hill, Hank Pym, and more characters from Marvel history. Once you pick your mission, you'll board the Quinjet, where you can matchmake, switch heroes, choose your loadout, and of course, pick the right look and attitude for the job. As you start playing missions across the globe, you'll realize AIM has entrenched themselves in cities and remote locations alike, all in the name of research. War zones range from wide open spaces designed for exploration and team traversal to dense interiors with a variety of objective-based challenges, boss fights, and rewards. Here's a mission we saw in the co-op trailer called To Tame a Titan, where we can see some team play. There's this cool shot of Iron Man, but you may have missed Kamala and Hulk performing a team finisher on that poor guy back there. When you max out some larger enemies' stun meter, 2 heroes can come together to perform a team finisher, which gives you a chance to take them down much faster. Teamwork makes the dream work. Living the hero life is all about growth, getting stronger and better equipped to play smarter, and there are plenty of upgrades to help you do just that. As you progress through the campaign, you'll also be rebuilding and upgrading the Chimera, your helicarrier, which is your own flying base. The Resistance is a group who have banded together in the 5 years since A-Day. Some are inhuman and have powers, some are former S.H.I.E.L.D. agents who refuse to pledge allegiance to AIM, and some just want to help.
What is this place?
We call it the Anthill.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget, if you haven't already done so, you can join the Arekkz Gaming Discord. We've got an awesome community over there with so many different channels for you to chat loads of different topics and different games. I'm in there, the team's in there. If you guys want to chat with us, find people to play with, it's just in general a great place to be. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our future uploads.